At just 11 years old, Prince George, the first child of Catherine and William, is standing at the edge of history. He's preparing for a future full of royal duties and responsibilities. Soon he'll be joining his family on the balcony during major royal events like Remembrance Sunday. His path to kingship is already unfolding, and each step he takes is a significant moment for the monarchy. There's no doubt that he's destined for an important role in the future. As the eldest son of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, George's increasing presence at royal events shows more than just his preparation for kingship. It marks the next chapter in the monarchy's long story. His public appearances, once rare, are now watched closely by both the media and the public. The excitement around every move Prince George makes shows just how high the expectations are for him. And these expectations will only grow as he gets older and steps into his royal role. Um, though he's not yet ready to take on all the royal duties, his presence at major events like Remembrance Sunday is changing, and the future of the British royal family is in good hands. This isn't just a tradition, it's the key part of the royal family's identity, something George will continue as he grows into his future role as king. Every step he takes now is part of the legacy he will one day inherit. As the royal family adapts to the modern world, George's future as king will become even more important. Watching him grow reminds us that even as the monarchy evolves, it will always move forward, step by step. As the royal world looks toward the future, all eyes are on the young and poised Prince George, whose royal journey is becoming more and more fascinating. This isn't just about Prince George moving into a position of power. His journey to becoming a monarch reveals something much deeper. Every action, every public appearance is part of a careful plan to prepare him for greatness. He is being shaped not only to inherit the crown, but also to take on the responsibility, tradition, and leadership that come with it. In a time of intense public attention, the royal family's thoughtful approach to guiding George's future is a clear reflection of their commitment to the legacy they're building for him. Unlike the past, when the royal family followed strict traditions, the monarchy today, as seen through Prince George, is modern and forward-thinking. Even at just 11 years old, he shows maturity beyond his age. His ability to handle the royal spotlight with poise is the result of extraordinary preparation. Prince George has undergone training that will prepare him well as he takes on more public duties in the future. From the moment he was born, it was clear his life would be unlike most children's. As the firstborn of Catherine and William, his position as heir to the throne brought immense expectations. However, rather than holding him back, the weight of this responsibility has pushed him to grow. So, the royal family has always been careful in shaping its future monarchs, and George is no exception. A mix of royal traditions, his parents' guidance, and constant public attention have given him the ideal environment to develop his character, personality, and sense of duty. Raised under the watchful eyes of William and Catherine, George's upbringing has been balanced. While royal duties and expectations are part of his life, he has also had the rare opportunity to enjoy a childhood, something not often seen in royal families. Catherine, in particular, has played a key role in ensuring that George receives a balanced, well-rounded education. Known for her hands-on approach, she has actively guided George's early years, focusing on values like kindness, humility, and discipline. Along with his formal schooling, his parents have emphasized important lessons such as frustrations and tolerance for incongruities and discipline. And his significance of important lessons such as respect for others, self-discipline, and the significance of important lessons such as respect for others, self-discipline, and these values instilled in him from a young age will lay the foundation for his future reign as king. While the public may catch glimpses of the royal family during planned events, George's life is far from ordinary. It's in these private moments where the true preparation for kingship happens. Under the guidance of William and Catherine, George has learned the complexities of public life, the responsibility of his family's legacy, and the weight of the crown. For Prince George, royal duty isn't just a tradition, it's a deep responsibility. Prince George's journey is an ongoing immersive experience carefully designed to prepare him for the challenges that lie ahead. Over the years, we've seen small yet significant moments in his royal life, whether attending events with his parents or participating in major royal functions. Despite his young age, George's presence has always shown a sense of calm and maturity. And however, these moments are much more than just ceremonial. They're part of his continuous leadership education that has been a part of his life since birth. Although he hasn't been seen in public this year, the excitement surrounding his eventual appearance at important events is hard to ignore. Palace sources are already buzzing with anticipation, hinting that it won't be long before Prince George joins his parents and other members of the royal family on the Foreign Office balcony. Prince George's presence at royal events isn't just ceremonial, it's a statement of his growing significance in the changing monarchy. For instance, his involvement in events like Trooping the Color or the Queen's annual birthday celebrations is a crucial part of his preparation for the future. While he may not always be the center of attention, his participation is an important step in learning the responsibilities of kingship. The young prince is gaining firsthand experience with the rituals and traditions that have sustained the monarchy for centuries. His ability to handle these events with such poise shows that he's not only being taught royal customs, but also the skills of public speaking, diplomacy, and how to represent the British people with integrity and grace. Additionally, George is starting to understand the monarchy's vital role as a unifying force within the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. Um, Found in conversations with his parents and trusted advisors, Prince George is being taught the timeless values of service, sacrifice, and selflessness that have defined the monarchy for generations. His future as king will go far beyond a symbolic role, as he is being guided to deeply understand the weight of the responsibilities he will one day carry. Central to George's upbringing is the hands-on approach of Catherine and William. Their parenting style marks a significant departure from the more formal traditions of past royals. They are committed to giving George a childhood that feels as normal as possible while also preparing him for the duties that lie ahead. Having experienced the pressures of royal life firsthand, William is particularly mindful of the challenges that come with it. By carefully balancing private family moments with selective royal appearances, he aims to protect George's individuality while gradually introducing him to the realities of royal responsibility. Catherine's hands-on and nurturing approach to motherhood has played a vital role in shaping George's upbringing. She recognizes the gravity of the crown, and while she avoids rushing George into his future role, she ensures he understands that duty and responsibility are deeply tied to his royal heritage. The royal family's deliberate effort to let George enjoy a sense of normalcy while keeping him mindful of his future responsibilities is a cornerstone of his preparation for kingship. Unlike past generations, George is growing up with a broader perspective on leadership. It's not just about fulfilling duties, it's about understanding people, building meaningful relationships, and leading with empathy and intelligence. As George gradually prepares for his eventual role, the monarchy itself is quietly transforming. The once static traditional royal family is evolving into a more dynamic institution, one that recognizes the importance of adapting to stay relevant in a modern and ever-changing world. George's upbringing reflects this shift within the monarchy. While his future role will remain deeply rooted in tradition, Prince George is being prepared to bring a fresh and modern perspective to royal leadership. His exposure to global issues and his understanding of the monarchy's evolving role in a changing world will equip him to navigate the complexities of 21st century life. Yeah, I far from being a mere figurehead, George is poised to become a king who actively connects with his people, promotes diplomacy, and addresses the critical challenges of his era. This forward-thinking approach to his education and upbringing highlights the royal family's vision. They are preparing George not just as a ceremonial leader, but as a monarch who comprehends the complexities of the modern world and responds in ways that resonate with both the British public and the global community. Michael, Prince George is more than just the heir to the throne. He is the symbol of a new chapter for the monarchy. This new era seeks to harmonize tradition with innovation, diplomacy with leadership, and legacy with progress. The monarchy's greatest strength lies in its ability to adapt. And as the royal family evolves, so does the future it represents. With his unique blend of royal heritage and modern outlook, Prince George embodies the ideal balance between honoring tradition and embracing change. As he grows, his every step will be observed, celebrated, and critiqued. Yet, away from the public spotlight, the royal family's thoughtful guidance will ensure that this future monarch is fully prepared to take on the throne. The journey ahead for Prince George will be long and demanding, but it is already evident that he is steadily on the path to becoming a capable and inspiring king. The British people, and indeed the world, will one day look to Prince George's upbringing as a cornerstone of his reign. The lessons he has absorbed and the experiences still ahead will shape him into a monarch capable of bridging the monarchy's storied history with its ever-evolving future. As we follow Prince George's journey, one thing is certain: the future of the monarchy is in capable hands. Elsa Anderson, former press secretary to the late Queen Elizabeth, speaks of Prince George's future with the assurance of someone who understands the importance of such a moment. "It's only a matter of time," Anderson remarked, alluding to the inevitable rise of this young royal. "There will come a time in the not-too-distant future when Prince George will be up there," she added, hinting at the historic weight of this transition. Prince George's story is not just about the growth of a child, but stands as a powerful symbol of continuity, resilience, and a forward-looking vision for a royal family steeped in history. From the moment Prince George was born, it was evident that his life would be unlike that of most children. He is not just the heir to the throne, but also a symbol of a new generation of royals. What makes George's journey so captivating and why it draws so much attention is not just his royal lineage, but the thoughtful and deliberate upbringing provided by his parents, Prince William and Catherine. Every gesture and smile from George reflects a royal family that is carefully preparing for the challenges of a constantly changing world. From an early age, he has won the hearts of the public, not only for his royal status, but for the grace, composure, and ease with which he embraces royal traditions. It's rare for someone born into such a spotlight to project such a balanced and responsible image. Behind George is a dedicated team of educators, ensuring he understands the history and role of the monarchy. More importantly, he has parents who are deeply invested in every aspect of his growth, providing him with the guidance and care that will prepare him for the extraordinary responsibilities that lie ahead. Oh no, that's bad. That's great. Oh. Prince William and Catherine have chosen a unique path for their children, one that respects royal tradition while allowing them the freedom to experience a relatively normal childhood. This approach has nurtured a grounded, intelligent young prince who is already becoming a role model for others. The royal family's true strength lies in its ability to adapt, um, and Prince George embodies this fresh perspective. William and Catherine's parenting style stands in stark contrast to the stricter methods of past royal generations. They have been careful to balance George's royal responsibilities with the opportunity to enjoy his childhood, ensuring he grows up with a sense of normalcy. This thoughtful approach has made George more relatable to the public, who see him not just as the heir to the throne, but as a young boy with qualities that resonate in today's world. These include humility, kindness, and a natural sense of responsibility, traits that define a modern and approachable royal. My son, I don't know. I am so longing to. The trust the people of the United Kingdom have in William, Catherine, and their children reflects the royal couple's ability to balance tradition with modernity. The public admires them not only for their commitment to royal duties, but also for their genuine approach to family life. In a time when the role of the monarchy is often debated, William and Catherine have shown that it can remain relevant and deeply connected to the people while upholding the enduring values of service, duty, and responsibility. Prince George's journey, though still in its early stages, has already inspired confidence. Each royal engagement, public appearance, and milestone contributes to the legacy being carefully shaped for him. Though his public appearances have been limited, they carry significant meaning, from standing proudly alongside his parents on the royal balcony to attending important royal events. George is steadily emerging as a symbol of the monarchy's future, a future that embraces evolution to meet the challenges of an ever-changing world. Each of Prince George's appearances highlights the trust and hope the British public places in him, recognizing the future of the monarchy in this bright and capable young heir. While Prince William and Catherine's parenting style has profoundly shaped George, it also reflects the public's growing confidence in the royal family. Their hands-on approach to raising their children demonstrates that even under the scrutiny of public life, it is possible to uphold the values of normalcy, privacy, and responsibility. They understand that being a monarch is not just about representing the state, but about forging a genuine connection with the people, understanding their needs, and leading with empathy and compassion. By instilling these values in their children, William and Catherine have ensured that George will one day step into his role not only prepared for the weight of the throne, but equipped with the wisdom and kindness necessary to lead with strength and humanity. The trust placed in William, Catherine, and their children reflects their remarkable ability to navigate the complexities of modern life while staying true to the royal legacy. They have proven that the monarchy can thrive in the 21st century without compromising its core principles. They second degrees by lawyer, but then also get a letter from maternity class afterwards. Prince George embodies this evolution, a young heir growing up with the understanding that leadership is not just about fulfilling duties, but about serving with grace, humility, and a deep sense of responsibility. Looking to the future, the British monarchy is in capable hands. Under the guidance of his parents, George is steadily growing into the role that awaits him. The trust the people of the United Kingdom have shown in the royal family speaks volumes. And as George matures, it is clear he will be ready to lead with the same dedication, dignity, and strength that defined his parents. As this young prince steps further into the spotlight, there is every reason to be confident that the monarchy's future is secure and poised for a new era of leadership. The unwavering trust placed in George, combined with the strong foundation provided by his parents, will ensure he is prepared to reign when the time comes. Ultimately, the royal family's greatest strength lies in its ability to adapt while staying rooted in tradition, a balance that ensures its enduring relevance and stability. The trust the British public has in William, Catherine, and their children reflects their belief in the royal family's ability to adapt to the changing times. As George steps into the future, he not only carries the legacy of the monarchy, but also the hopes of an entire nation. With the careful guidance of his parents, George is being prepared to lead with wisdom, compassion, and an unwavering sense of duty, ensuring that the monarchy will continue to thrive for generations to come. Thank you for following the story of Prince George and the royal family. We've seen not only the growth of a talented young heir, but also um, the preparation of a new generation of royals for the future. The trust the public places in William, Catherine, and their children is a clear indication of the strong bond between the royal family and the people of the UK. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more royal stories, don't forget to like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you won't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. For the first time, Prince George may take his place not only as a royal child, but as an active participant in one of the monarchy's most solemn and cherished traditions. If this moment comes to pass, it will not only mark a major milestone in his personal journey, but also underscore the changing dynamics within the royal family. As the eldest son of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, George's increasing involvement in royal duties signals the rise of a new generation of royals, one that will face a world vastly different from that of his predecessors. Prince George's potential to step into this role goes beyond a mere ceremonial event. It represents a shift that could shape the future of the monarchy. This will be a significant moment for both the royal family and the nation as the young prince moves one step closer to the future that will one day see him as king. Prince George's involvement in key royal events will serve as a reminder of the inevitable passing of the torch and the enduring continuity of the monarchy. While the royal family didn't feature Prince George on the balcony during this year's remembrance events, the significance of the occasion was deeply felt by all. Catherine, who had taken a step back from public duties due to health struggles, made a poignant return to royal duties during the Festival of Remembrance at the Royal Albert Hall, with Prince William by her side. Her return was nothing short of triumphant, symbolizing resilience and echoing the collective strength of the royal family. Catherine's glowing appearance at the festival, described by those around her as radiant and relaxed, was not only a testament to her personal recovery, but also a sign that the royal family is ready to move forward, united in purpose. This marked her first major public appearance since her cancer diagnosis, and it was clear that her return to royal life held great significance. Her comeback symbolized hope, healing, and a renewed commitment to her royal duties. The following day, Catherine stood alongside Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, on the Foreign Office balcony for Remembrance Sunday at St. Stephen's. In that moment, the unity of the royal family was on full display, with Catherine offering steadfast support to her husband, Prince William, as he participated in the solemn ceremony. Their children, including Prince George, watched closely, perhaps beginning to grasp the importance of these moments in shaping their legacy. As the royal family adapts to an increasingly streamlined structure, highlighted by the absence of senior royals like Queen Camilla due to illness, the significance of this smaller, more intimate group taking part in key events becomes even more apparent. It serves as a subtle but powerful reminder that the monarchy is undergoing a transformation forward. Um,